You will need mushrooms, diced peppers, and mozzarella cheese. I used string cheese and I used about 4 of them or 5. Then you want to need some olive oil or some regular cooking oil. Make sure it's hot so you can saute your vegetables. And that could take you about maybe 30 seconds, 1 or 2 minutes maximum if you want it to be really, really soft. I like it really soft, so you just want to saute so it can give you a nice soft taste. And this recipe is inspired by the stay-at-home chef. This is not originally mine. I wanted to try this so that in case you want to try it, you get a little bit of courage and see that it's not that intimidating. It's very easy, it's very good, and I find it to be very therapeutic, so give it a shot. Alright, so once that's over, you're going to move on. You need 3 chicken breasts or 4, I use 3. And you're going to cut them in half. The reason for this is because that's where you're going to put all your stuffing, your cheese and your peppers and your mushrooms. So you just want to go ahead and start at the top and give it a nice crisp center cut, like a butterfly cut. And then you're going to do that for all 3 of them. These are really good because the thicker they are, they're actually juicier, but you gotta be careful when you bake them because you don't want your chicken to be too dry. I'm not a big fan, so just a heads up. Alright, now you're gonna bring back your stuffing from your sauteed vegetables, and you're just gonna ever so gently, stuff them up. So you're gonna put some peppers, some mushrooms, and just make sure that you do a really pretty stuffing so that you can get all that cheese in there, those peppers. So good. This is really good. Not exactly super healthy. I mean, you can definitely leave out the cheese, but I love cheese. Cheese is so good. So I'm leaving mine, and I'm using mozzarella. You can use pepper jack, you can use Parmesan, you can use feta. You can use any cheese, you can mix them, get creative. And just go ahead and stuff them up all the way. Okay, once you have them stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and add the spices. For my own Cajun spice, I added 1.5 teaspoon of paprika, 1.5 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, black pepper, some cumin, and I also did a little bit of onion salt and garlic powder. You can choose as much seasoning as you want to add. This is kind of just the basic. 1 teaspoon of each usually really gives it a good flavor, and it's not overpowering. And then sometimes if you do too much hot spices, what ends up happening is it kind of gives it this burned taste, so you want to nicely mix it up. Mine was kind of free-handed, so I did that, but feel free to do it whichever way works out for you. You want to seal it and secure it with some toothpicks, because what happens is that when the cheese melts, it spreads, it seeps out through the chicken breast, and you'll see that when you pop them in the oven and you then stick them out. And that way your peppers and your mushrooms don't come out. So you just want to nicely secure that. Okay, so now you're pretty much all done. You're just gonna put about 1/8 inch of butter on top of your chicken breast, and that's so that it spreads the seasonings and doesn't dry it out as much. You want to bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 35 minutes. And I did mine with some potatoes, which I can also show you how to do it. Really, really good. So let me know if you have questions. Thanks. Enjoy.